beautiful people. How many of you woke up this morning after watching the Queen's funeral yesterday, still feeling quite sad and touched and moved? How much of your own emotions have erupted since yesterday or since the loss of the Queen? For me, quite a bit. So the weekend's been a bit of a funny one. I love the Queen. She's the only woman I've known as my queen of my country from the moment I've entered Earth. She's on my coins, she's on my notes, she's on my billboard, she's making a speech on Christmas Day, she's making speeches on every other festival, whether it's a Memorial Day. The Queen has always been present on my TV. And the amount of respect for the Queen and the royal family, if you like, is a lot. I perceive the Queen as the nation's mama. Some of us might not even have a relationship with our own biological mums, but with the Queen, it's just a different feeling. You may not have met her personally. You may have never sat and had a cup of tea with her, but you feel as though you know the Queen. So the loss of the Queen has been immense for a lot of people. For me personally, it's blew me off. And yes, it's erupted my own personal emotions. You know, I've lost some members of my family and my inner circle over the years. And it just erupted those feelings when I even watched the royal family grieving, just to see them grieve, just to think only I was there a few years ago, that loss, that, you know, but I could do it in private. I could go home and cry. I don't have to be in the public eye. So the pressure that the royal family may have, probably I didn't have. I can openly let it go and really express the way I felt. But it really erupted me massively, massively. I didn't think it would erupt me so much. So the back under that, though we've had a bank holiday weekend, which has given us an extra day, I guess, off work, off schools, colleges, whatever you may be doing out there. But what it has done, it's left me really sad. You know, I've not had that bank holiday vibe. You know that vibe of, yeah, the bank holiday, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. No, I'm going to just stay stuck in front of the TV in my pajamas with a hot cocoa because I'm absolutely freezing. It's September now. You know, I feel as though now that the dark nights are drawing in, that's it, it's winter. England is going to be shutting down very soon because it gets cold and we all shut down, you know, we just don't get out of our houses after 4 o'clock. And that feeling is already kind of creeping in. So I'm not the best when it comes to September season, sold up to now March, April. April is when I start to feel like I'm buzzing again, you know, I'm all out there. So I'm staying over the weekend in my pajamas with my granny socks on because that's what I do. I get cold very quickly. And with my hot water bottle and my blanket, and I'm going to watch the Queen's service all weekend. That's how I've lost my bank holiday weekend. Watching the service. It felt like a good loss, you know. She had a perfect, brilliant, lovely, British, very British farewell. You felt very British, very proud that she served our country. But I couldn't get rid of that sad feeling, sad emotion about my own loss. So I woke up this morning, tossing and turning at 6 a.m. like you do. And I thought I could be still feeling this heavy feeling, these emotions that are all over the place at the moment, and that heavy feeling on my chest. Or I could get up and set the day, set the note. I swing myself out of bed. I swing open my wardrobes and I decide, which I do a lot, my outfits complement my mood. Now, I don't know how many of you out there can relate to that. How many actually of you out there really get what I'm saying. So over the weekend I felt really, really low moods and sad but happy. So I stayed in my pajamas because that was what my mood actually physically looked like. But then this morning, I knew I need to start the week. I need to get myself together. I need to get my energy back. I need to be vibing, you know? This is what I am. I am full of energy. I want to be out there. We've lost the Queen, and I'm really sorry. But I've lost many people as well, and I'm also really sorry. But does that mean now I shut myself away? I deal with my emotions. So some of us can go out there and get that support. You know, we'll probably have a therapy or counselling or whatever it may be. But I picked my outfit, complementing and setting my mood. I'm cold. I need something warm. I want to feel powerful. Yeah? So I need to wear something that's going to look powerful. It's going to make me feel. It's going to energize that power within me. I want to wear something that's still going to represent my Queen, you know, because we're still in the loss of the Queen feeling. You know, this is going to linger for a little while. But I want to make it positive. Don't want to make it now sad. We've had a great Queen. Let's embrace the King, you know. So how am I going to do this? What am I going to do to set my day? Yeah, that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. I get on my, whatever you want to call it, pullover, depending what generation you're from, polo neck. I get on my combat trousers to complement the soldiers over the weekend. And I stick on my Dr. Martens. I'm feeling warm. That's the most key thing. I feel relaxed. Again, that's the most key thing, because these are the most important things that apply to me when dressing. And I feel the mood. I'm in the mood. It's set my mood. I know I've got to be out there. I've got a few things to do today, some errands that I need to run, but I need to look the part as well. I need to look the part. I haven't got enough time to throw too many outfits together, but I'll throw this together. This is going to set my mood. It's going to set my emotions. It's going to set the feelings, the note for the day. That's exactly what it's done. That's exactly how I feel. From having a really low-key weekend in my pajamas, grieving with the nation, I woke up this morning almost like a brand new person. How many of you out there, I want to hear from you, how many of you out there, honestly, whether you do this consciously or subconsciously, it doesn't matter, how many of you do you open your wardrobes and think, how do I feel? What am I going to wear? And when you put those clothes onto your body, how does that actually make you feel? Does that marry up to your mood? So if I've got some heels on, with some cropped trousers and or jeans with some heels and a blazer, or you know, that's going to make me feel, I'm running the show today. I'm feeling powerful. I'm feeling tall. I'm feeling present. I am not invisible. But how many of you actually put on an outfit to feel invisible? How many of you choose to be invisible? How many of you don't want to be seen? And how many of you out there are like me, quite loud? You want to be seen. You don't want to be invisible. You want to be out there. How many of you? And how many of you feel those emotions and those feelings when you're putting on those garments or getting on those clothing, whatever, whether it's your makeup, your hair, anything? I want to know how many people out there feel the same way I do. Come on, get in touch with me. Tell me, I want to hear from you. I want to know how many people actually feel, and do those things? How many of you get out of bed and say, right, this is the outfit for today because this is the mood it's going to set, and this is the feeling I have today. This is the way I want to feel. This is the way I want to look. This is what I'm going to set today. I want to hear from you. Come on. I want to hear.